Hello everybody, Mrs. Houston here. Today the learning target we're going to talk about is I can identify angle relationships that exist between parallel lines cut by a transversal. So first I want to talk about a little vocab. We have, I'm actually going to use red, we have parallel lines here. Okay, so the two lines that I marked with these red little marks here, that's the sign for parallel. So those two lines are parallel to each other. Remember, the definition of parallel is that they go on forever without crossing. They'll never intersect each other. And then we also have this word transversal, and this line cutting through the two parallel lines is the transversal. Okay, so the interesting thing that happens when these lines are parallel and going in the exact same direction, when this transversal cuts through, it cuts through the top line at the same angle as the bottom line. So we're going to use a strategy to help us identify which angles are congruent. All right, so I'm going to start with this angle right here and make a little mark. Now, remember, when we start with the top four, we do this one, and then we know the one across from it is a vertical angle, so it's equal. And then if I kind of just bring those two down, they're going to go here and here. Okay? So all of the purple angles are congruent to each other. Okay, and then let's take a look at the angle on the other side. We have this angle, and I'm going to use two little marks to differentiate it from the other one. So that angle is congruent, but if I go across from it, remember that's a vertical angle, that's also congruent, and then I can bring this one down here and this one down here also. So here and here. All green angles are congruent to each other, right? So a strategy we were using in class, you can use a highlighter and mark one set of angles with one color and then the other set with the other color. And that makes it nice and easy for you to tell the difference. Okay, then the last special relationship is what if we're talking about one purple angle and one green angle? Okay, so I'm going to give you a number. I'm going to say that this purple angle is 100 degrees. Okay, right off the bat, I know all purple angles are congruent, so I know I can put a 100 here, I can put a 100 here, and I can put a 100 here. All of those are equal to each other. All right, but now how am I going to find out this green angle? Okay, and I'm going to try to use this shade for a quick second and just show you this part. Okay, if I cut off the rest, you should notice that the purple plus the green are making a straight line. Okay, and if we remember, I want to try to use the special pen. Here we go. When two angles together form a straight line like that, they add up to 180 degrees. Okay, I don't know if that's going to erase or not. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so let's put that into our notes here as well. If we have, how do I get the colors back? Oh, here we go. Oh, go back to regular pen, that's why. Okay, if we have one purple angle and one green angle, hey, there we go. We know that they are going to add up to 180 degrees. So now that I have the 100 here, if I do 180 minus 100, I'm left with 80 degrees for this green angle. And since all the green angles are congruent, I can now put an 80 in every single green angle, and we now have all of the measures of all 8 angles.